Judy, we're getting ready for In the Garden. We're actually starting In the Garden. So I want you to start thinking about how the chords will be played before we start working out the right hand on specifically what notes are playing. So we're going to start with what we call G1, G2, and G3. G1 is this, where your pinky's on D. G2 is when your pinky's on the high G. And then G3 is when your first and second finger are playing the low strings, third finger's on D, pinky's on G. Okay, we're going to start off with G2. Okay, that's the first measure of the song, and we're going to just strum it. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is go to the second measure, which is just a regular old D chord. Everything kind of resets. There's nothing that really connects those chords very easily. So it goes from G2 to the D chord, and then we're going to shoot this middle finger down to the note C on the fifth string and take everything else off. And just for the sake of it might sound terrible, right, if you strum it. So what you're actually going to do is put your thumb on the fifth string and let your A finger play the high E. That's what I would do. And then go into a G3 chord. Okay, your middle finger was just on this note C. It moves down to the sixth string, and you put the rest of the chord down for G3. And then you play a D chord again. Alright, so again, we start with G2 with our pinky on the high G, then a D chord, and then our middle finger shoots down to the note C on the fifth string, and we pinch with our thumb on the fifth string and our A finger on the high E. Then to get to the G3 chord, you're going to move your middle finger down one string, put everything else down for the G3, and then play a D chord. Alright, one more time. It's a G2 to a D chord. Middle finger goes to this note C, pinch with the thumb and the A finger, and then move your middle finger to the G3, like that. Okay, that's how you're going to play all the chords in this song. Alright, for the first line there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to, where is this thing? We're going to, daggone it. Here we go. We're going to marry fingers to, what do we got here? So our A finger is going to play the first string when we need it to. Our M finger is going to play the second string when we need it. And our I finger is going to play the third string. Okay? Thumb is going to play fourth string, fifth string, and sixth string. All right? So we're going to start off with that G2 chord. Put that down. And then you're going to pinch the first two notes, or just the low G and the high G. Pinch. And our thumb is going to play the open D after that. So that ends up being one and. Okay? One and. The next note is your open G, which you're going to play with your index finger. And the last two notes are just playing with your A and M. You're going to play the high two strings. Okay? So without any rhythms, pinch the high pinch the high and low strings. Thumb plays the open D. Index plays the open G. And then your M and your I finger play the high two strings. Okay, one more time. You pinch the outer strings. Thumb goes up to the D string. Index plays the open G. And then the upper two strings are played with M and A. Okay? But the timing of it, the rhythm of it is 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. Okay? Whatever this ends up being, 1 and is going to be your tempo. Okay? So if you do it this slow, that's 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. Okay? Try and do it a couple times. Just kind of reset your hand each time. Put the G2 chord back down. 1 and 2, 3. Take your hand off. Do it again. G2. 1 and 2, 3. Okay? That's measure 1. Then you're going to put a D chord down. Okay? And for this, your thumb is actually going to be on the fourth string for this one, and everything else is going to be where it needs to be as well. Okay? The thumb is the thing that moves around a lot. Alright? You're going to pinch this with P and A. And then index is going to play the third string. Then the M finger plays the next string. Okay, so you end up with 1 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2. The next thing you're going to do is take your middle finger, move it down to that C, and pinch with your thumb and your A finger. That's your third beat. Okay? So put your D chord down. We're going to pinch with your P and A. And then the index finger plays the end of that beat. So it's 1 and. Then your M plays the next beat, 2. And then move your middle finger to the low C and grab it, your pinch with your A finger up top. Okay? It ends up sounding like this. 1 and 2, 3. Okay, don't worry about transitions right now, but it's 1 and 2, 3. All right? Don't worry about putting them all together, but here's what it ends up sounding like. Okay? With the G chord. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. Okay? So, just work this week on trying to get your chords together and then tackle those first two measures. Like I said, don't worry about connecting them. If you play them together, connecting them, that's fine, but don't do it until you really feel good about each measure by itself. All right, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next week.